Oh, we
What?
live. You're well. Ah, shit. Well, welcome in to the Shake and Bake Boys Playoff Edition 2023-2024. Pigskin Blitz had a little issue. His eyes got all big and he freaking bounced out. So something happened with his phone. But yeah, we're going to pretty much have a short little stream. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened last week and a little bit what we expect this week. And
Well, that was fun.
I don't know. Your eyes got all big, and then all of a sudden, whoop! I was like, "Oh shit, where'd he go?"
Yeah, that was fun. Like the video ended, and all of a sudden, like I was back in the waiting room in fucking StreamYard. I was like, "What the? I didn't even touch nothing. I was just back." I was like, "Okay." Apparently, they didn't want me up there. Damn. Holy shit! What's up, Groovy? How we doing? Cheers, everybody. Well, that was fucking weird. So let's
Hey, I mean,
do that
it wouldn't be a Shake and Bake Boy stream without some type of issue, right? I mean, it
exactly
never fails. It never fucking.
That's how we roll around here. So
exactly. What up, Groovy?
We got FBO. Let's see. We got FBO, Mr. Fulton. What's going on, buddy? Kayla, cheers. Groovy, cheers. What is going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us, man. I'm actually. I think you're actually. Well, I don't know if you'll be surprised, but I think you'll be surprised by where I'm going with my picks this weekend because, yeah, I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see some crazy shit. So.
Yep, and the Packers
did lose. The Packers did lose.
Like I said, after the Packers beat my Cowboys, it was very sweet to mark the Packers off the freaking list of playoff contenders. So it was very nice.
Well,
it felt good. It felt.
That, in fact, the Eagles lost the same weekend you did. That always helps.
Yeah. I mean, it helped lessen the
pain. Lessen the blow a little bit.
The Eagles got their butt whooped just as we did, and but yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened in that game, bro. Actually, some real good fucking football this weekend, though. There was no blowouts. The game close. They were, exciting to watch, man. That's what playoff football is all about. Is watching games like that. The wild card weekend was an absolute massacre for most games. This weekend there's some damn good games. Came down to the wire, man.
Yeah, I said there was. Hell, you had Josh Allen and the Bills taking on the Chiefs, and the Bills missed the last
wide right.
That wide right. Up, went wide right, and he missed it. And of course, the Chiefs march on. But a little bit of backstory behind. I don't know if you heard, but since he missed that, you would have thought that the kicker would have gotten a lot of shit because of him missing the field goal. Well, his nonprofit agency, it is a pet rescue agency. People donated up to $110,000 to his agency just to show him support that the Bills Mafia is not holding a grudge against him. So that had to make him feel a little bit good.
He didn't lose that game. The team lost that game. Yes, it came down to his kick, but had the offense played better earlier and made plays when they should have earlier in the game, it wouldn't have been that close of a game.
True.
So, it all comes down to the team. You can't put it on the kicker's shoulder. You put him in a situation where he had to make a kick. Shit, he's going to miss sometimes. They're not perfect.
Yeah, and I figured Josh Allen and the Bills would have come out a little bit stronger, making Pat Mahomes play on the road for his first time in the playoffs. The weather was perfect. It was 50 degrees. It wasn't like, a messy winter type game or whatever. So it was perfect football.
Groovy.
But
right.
I want to check my. I'll check my picks tomorrow. You're good. It's just two games, Groovy. If you just want to type, it's the Lions and the 49ers and the Chiefs and the Ravens. So if you just want to pick. You would have thought that Josh Allen and the Bills would have had something special, and they would have just run all over the Kansas City Chiefs because they've been playing like Garbo the last couple of weeks. But when they hit the playoffs, they've been getting a little bit better. So
I'll tell you what's funny: the fake punt that they ran. You know who ran that, right? Damar Hamlin was the one that ran the ball. Now, if that broke for a big play and a first down, that'd have been the talk of freaking ESPN the whole freaking week, bro, up until this week.
Yeah, whenever I saw
it got shut down.
Yeah, when I saw him motion over behind the center, I was like, oh, fuck, they're going to do it. And they snapped it directly to him, and he gets about 2 yards, well short of the first down. But, like you said, if he would have broke that, it would have been would have been the talk of the fucking town. So it would
have
been,
especially with him coming back after his injury, bro. Like that would have been everybody would have been talking about that, bro. But what's funny is right before they were getting ready to do the fake punt, one of the defensive lineman or a linebacker was running off the field going, watch the fake, they're gonna fake it, watch the fake.
You could hear him.
So they were already waiting for it when it happened. So yeah.
Yeah, and
they didn't fool nobody with that. They didn't fool nobody. Everybody knew they were going to make some fucking desperation play to try to win the game.
Yeah, and it's like Bashful said. By the way, what's up, Bashful? Josh Allen threw a couple to Stephon Diggs, and he dropped it.
Your mic. So it's not the server, bro. We know that now. We figured that way. At least we're eliminating what it can be. You know what I mean?
I think is what is going to call for a new microphone because this thing is just trouble than it is doing me any good. I think so.
I agree.
Time to retire this little thing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Josh Allen was on point. You know, even Austin Knox and Kincaid, the two tight ends, they missed a couple. But I think the highlight of that game, it wasn't the Bills losing. It wasn't the Chiefs winning. It was Jason Kelce in the suite, shirt off, beer in hand, acting a fucking monster, partying with Bills Mafia in the tailgate before the game, drinking
with the Chiefs beanie on, bro. With the Chiefs beanie on.
He stole the show. Fucking Taylor Swift. He stole the show.
And then he picked up that little girl with the Taylor Swift sign. That was her first football game ever.
Yep.
And took her up to the window and shit. I guess that I watched the news report that girl and his mom were on TV the next day. But yeah, it was a huge fucking big deal, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, dude, that guy is fucking awesome. I love Jason Kelce. I love Travis Kelce. They're fucking hilarious.
They're freaking amazing.
Did you catch their podcast with him explaining and talking? Like he told Kelce, he goes, "Look, when we get in there, I'm gonna take my shirt off. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna jump out that window." And she goes, "You better not." And he goes, "I wasn't asking permission. I was just telling you what I was gonna do because I didn't ask permission. I was just letting you know what was gonna happen."
Yep.
And sure as shit, he got drunk and.
I mean, he was in that window, out the window, in the window, out the window. And you have to think that little step that he was that little ledge he was jumping out onto was nothing but ice, and he fucking landed it every time. Never a slip, never a fall. And
if you listen to his podcast too, what's funny is he was talking about that, and he said, he goes that's what happens when after 40 freaking Miller Lights, and he goes, but he said he's been nursing an MCL strain.
Yeah.
And so he jumped out the window, and when he landed the first time, you can see it in the video, his foot kind of lost a little bit, and he caught himself. But yeah, he said he was sore as shit the next day.
Yeah. And to the much to my, he did say he made a statement. He is coming back next year, so he's not retired.
He's already signed a contract. He's already coming back.
I think it's is it just a 1 year deal? I think it was just a 1 year for Jason Kelce.
1 year extension. I think it was 35 or 40 million or something.
Okay. I mean, like I said, the Eagles, they're keeping their head coach, Sirianni. They're going to make some changes on the defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. Because, I mean, you can't have that type
They already fired.
They were 10-3, and they fucking collapsed. I mean, granted, it was good for the Cowboys. It didn't do much for the Cowboys other than give them a 2 seed to fucking get embarrassed by the Packers. But I mean, you're 10-3, you're sole control besides the 49ers, and then you just let everything just go to waste. So their OC and DC are already gone. They've already been fired. Yep. They are keeping Nick. They are keeping him next year, so he'll be back. McCarthy kept his job in Dallas, so he'll be back. You can almost guarantee that with that happening, Dak Prescott will be back next year as a starter for the Cowboys. Last year is his last contract year anyways, so he's going to be back. Prescott and McCarthy have 1 year deals. And Jerry Jones pretty much said, put up or shut up, which means one of two things. One, either they're going to come out on fire and do something like insane, or the Cowboys could lose a couple of games and McCarthy could completely lose his team and it just go to shit. So, I mean, it's either going to be a high or it's going to be a low. But we're a Cowboy fan, or I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm used to the fucking lows. I'm used to the highs.
Right.
They're a fucking train wreck, so I'm used to it. So it is what
it is. Kayla, I've heard rumors of that, but I don't have anything like concrete on that. I've heard that he wanted a trade. He had talked even last year about wanting a trade. And I think a lot of that depends on what they decide to do with Cousins and if they bring him back next year and what's going to happen with that. So I have heard rumors. I know last year he talked about wanting to leave the Vikings. I've heard rumors, but I don't have anything concrete on that. I could look into it and see for sure. But from what I've read, he's still a Viking. So he's not planning on going anywhere yet. But
you know what would be cool, and the reason why Kayla asked that is that's whose jersey. She's a Vikings fan, and she wears number 18. She wears a Jefferson jersey. But what would be cool is, I mean, pair up Bryce Young with Justin Jefferson. Move Justin Jefferson to Carolina. And then trade freaking what the hell, Adam Thielen back to Minnesota.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay. The problem is that for a team like the Panthers to make a move like that, they're gonna have to spend a shit ton of money on him.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna have to either lose a bunch of draft picks, some capital. They're gonna have to sign his contract plus whatever players they want in trade for Jefferson, and they may want Bryce Young. You know what I mean? They may use that. Who knows? Because they're looking at depending on what happens with Kirk Cousins, who's their quarterback next year. Do you bring back Josh Dobbs? Do you pull out Nick? I don't know, dude. There's a lot of iffies as far as a lot of that stuff goes right. It's like static ASMR. Adam wants to be back. Yeah, I know he does for sure. But like I said, it would take a lot of money for a move like that, especially for a team like Carolina to get a player like Jefferson.
Bashful, I like a quarterback that will run the ball. I have a scared pocket quarterback. Yes, you do, Bashful. And by the way, Bashful, to answer your question, you said that if the Patriots bench Mac Jones, Bills are going to be your team. I have a feeling Mac Jones is not the answer in Patriot Town. I have a feeling they're going to be on the hunt for a new quarterback in the draft. The Vikings could be on the hunt for a new quarterback in the draft. There's a couple of teams that could be in the hunt, so it'd be interesting.
So she wants to see Jones as the quarterback. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, she wants to see Mac Jones or Daniel
Hell
Jones.
no.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Sorry, Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones was with the fucking Giants.
Okay, so Mac Jones. Sorry, Mac Jones.
Yeah, and no, fucking get rid of that guy. Both the Joneses are garbage, man. You do not want him as your starting quarterback. I'm sorry.
Jerry Jones.
Well, no, Jerry Jones. Okay, so all three of the Joneses. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's up, bro?
All right.
How you doing, girl?
Holy Mother Mary of Jerry Jones.
Oh, we'll never forget that. We will never forget
that. Was
we
funny
said that. We said that when we went to the Cowboys Stadium. Holy Mother of Jerry Jones.
Holy Mary Mother of Jerry Jones. I only picked Pat because of
Yeah, you have to think Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, Jerry Jones, and every Jones in between. There has not been a good Jones football player ever that I can think of.
They're all fucking that guy said you don't want Jones. You want a better quarterback than that. Belichick is finally gone, so you're gonna get some young head coach to come in there, hopefully, to kind of revitalize that offense and that organization. You do not want the face of that organization to be Mac fucking Jones. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, they already have a coach. He's a former player, and he was an assistant to Belichick. I can't think what the hell his name is, but yeah, he's never been a head coach before. Young guy, and he used to play for the Gerard Mayo. Gerard Mayo is now the head coach in New England.
And AP was announced that they did go with AP and not the other guy they were interviewing. So
over for the Raiders.
Yeah, they did hire. From what I read, AP will be the head coach next year. I know they were interviewing a couple other people, I thought they were going to lean a different direction based on the interview that I'd read, but it sounds like they may stick with AP next year and see how that goes.
Yeah. And then it just announced today, Jim Harbaugh from the Michigan Wolverines is now the head coach in San Diego for the Chargers. I think that's a win for the Chargers. They have a young team. They have a great quarterback over there that just needs a little bit more improvement, and I think Harbaugh will be a good coach over there. So,
you think Vrabel will end up as a head coach somewhere this year? You think he'll end up where do you think he'll end up, even if he is a head coach?
So the three coaches, Vrabel, the guy that was in freaking Seattle,
Pete Carroll,
and Belichick. Those three are wild cards. They're saying that
I see Belichick in Atlanta.
Yeah, because I mean he's gone back for a second interview, but he said that he did not like some of the ownership people that were there, so that may move his thought about wanting to go to Atlanta. Because if he doesn't get along with everybody, he's not going to want to be there and be fucking miserable. So,
hey Bernie, cheers. What's up, lady?
Didn't even see me sneak in.
But, he saw you. We saw you sneak in with your touchdown. We saw you sneak in.
I said, "What up, Bernie?" That may have been when my mic was on the fritz, but yeah, I saw it. I seen you.
Yeah, that's been happening. That's been happening quite often lately. So laces out. Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I mean, Vrabel. I think all three head coaches will land somewhere. I would be surprised if Belichick doesn't land somewhere, because this would be the first time in 100 years that Belichick and Saban would not be coaching a football team ever in a season. So I think all three of them will land somewhere. Where, I don't know. I mean, hell, they even put Vrabel at a defensive coordinator position somewhere, because he is a defensive coach. So he may not be a head coach, he may be defense. And with Pete Carroll, again, he may be an offense or I think he's an offensive coach. They may put him as an offensive coordinator somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I see Pete Carroll taking a job other than a head coach job. I really don't. I don't think he's. I mean, after 14 years as a head coach, I don't think he's built to do anything else but be the head coach. Man, he's a good coach. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't. I mean, honestly, I mean, I see why they got rid of him. I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. I think he's still a good coach. I think he still has a lot to offer, whatever organization he lands in.
True. So yeah, we talked a little bit about the Bills and the Chiefs, and that's the only game we already talked about. I mean, the Ravens and Texans game, it was close for a half, and then the second half, Baltimore just blew the fucking doors right off of Houston. Yep. I mean, Houston did well to even get to where they were. The fact that they were even hanging with Baltimore in Baltimore, give them credit. But Baltimore's defense, dude, they are fucking good. They're fast, they're quick, and a wide receiver catches it, and you're going to get 6 or 7 friggin' defensive guys for Baltimore around that ball every freaking time, and they are fast. Holy shit! Yep. So Ravens marched on. You had the Lions beating the Bucks, which that was a damn good game. That came down to
that was a good game too. Yeah.
So, I mean, nobody expected the Bucks to be what they were. So, and look at them.
Yeah. So. Not at all. There was a lot of good games. That was a really good game. That one again came down to end of the game. It wasn't fucking a blowout at all.
And I mean, you'll be surprised. I'm actually picking the Lions for the upset this week. I think the Lions can beat San Fran, because you saw how good the Packers played San Fran. That was another good game as well, because Packer fans and 49er fans were on the edge of their seats for that game. 3-point game. I don't know where the Packers came from. I mean, they've got 3 straight quarterbacks lined up. They had Brett Favre, then you had Aaron Rodgers, now you got Jordan Love. I mean, how the hell do you scout 3 possible Hall of Fame quarterbacks?
Pay your. Honestly, if I was the scout team for that fucking organization, I'd go to the ownership and be like, we need a fucking raise.
Yeah,
we need a fucking raise, dude, because we just built you 3 franchises in a row off of fucking badass starting quarterbacks. So Jordan Love is definitely a franchise quarterback for sure.
And it's scary, because I mean, I didn't really watch the Packers play this season, and of course they played the Cowboys. So I kind of got to see some glimpses of their team there, and then I saw them play the 49ers. Dude, he looks just like Aaron Rodgers out there. He's making one-footed throws. He's making sidearm throws.
Yeah, he looks good.
Dude, he looks like a good, bright future ahead of him. Green Bay. But again, that game with the 49ers in Green Bay, that was a fun game to watch too. So I mean, all 4 games last weekend were just phenomenal. So
yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah, and I'm actually going the same route. I'm actually going to be picking the Lions over the 49ers too, even though I picked the 49ers to go all the way and win it in the Survivor Series. I honestly think the Lions can knock them off. But again, I mean, here's the question. If Deebo Samuel doesn't play, yeah, I see the Lions winning. If Deebo Samuel plays, San Francisco, I think they have like a 17-2 record when Deebo plays, and they have like a 3-5 record when the games he's been out. So, like, yeah, if he plays, I'd go fucking Niners all day. If he's not going to play, which it sounds like he might not, the Lions definitely have a chance to win that game.
And 100%. I mean, Deebo Samuel is their identity on offense. I mean, you got the Christian McCaffrey and the Purdy's and Ayuk's and all that, but Deebo Samuel is their identity. And, you know, even if he's not 100%, he's still going to try to be out there, maybe be a decoy. But still, if you're just being a decoy, you're not going to do your team any good. Right. I mean, if they know that you're just a decoy, they're, trust me, Dan Campbell and the Lions defense are smart enough not to double cover him just as a decoy. That's just a waste of resources. But
yeah,
I mean, if he doesn't play, like you said, I think the Lions march on to their first Super Bowl. Like I said, I want to see the Lions win a Super Bowl because I'm a big fan of Dan Campbell. He used to be a Dallas Cowboy player. He's always been a great coach. He deserves a ring. So I'm definitely going Lions. Although I did pick the Ravens doing the whole thing, I'm hoping the Lions do. What up, Freezer Bound?
I'm picking the Ravens over the Chiefs because I'm tired of seeing I love Travis Kelce, but I'm tired of seeing Patrick Mahomes in the fucking Super Bowl.
Yes. The Ravens.
So I'm picking the Ravens and I'm picking the Lions. Yeah, those are the two. That's how my picks are going this week. I hope I'm wrong about the Lions. I hope the Niners win because that's who I picked for the Survivor Series. Yeah, they got to show up and play because that Lions team is no joke. Both offense and defense on that team is no joke.
No.
So if they don't show up to play, they show up like fucking the Cowboys did and just play flat, you're gonna get destroyed, dude. I'm gonna say Brown is gonna have a fucking heyday. And yes, Jason Kelce is the man. I fucking love that dude. He's fucking great.
Yeah, we were just talking about him.
Yeah, we were just talking about his crazy ass fucking bare chested drunk fucking jumping out of fucking Sweet's ass.
But yeah, I mean yeah, like you said, the Packers kind of exposed the 49ers offense a little bit. They kind of give a blueprint to how to stop them and how to, on offense, kind of how to get, past the San Fran defense. I think the Lions can do it. I mean, the Lions have a good defense, good offense, and special teams. You put all that together, that's gonna be a championship. I mean, the Lions and 49ers on Sunday night is going to be a hell of a game to watch.
See, that's the thing, though, man. Like, you can watch as much tape as you want. There's not a whole lot that can prepare you to face Christian McCaffrey. No. Like, because he'll figure out that you figured out what he's going to do, and he'll figure out another way to do it. Mm-hmm. Because that's just the kind of player he is. He's like, oh, okay, well, you're going to crash down every time I go to the right. Well, then I'm going to fake to the right. I'm going to bust out 40 yards to the left. Like, he reads the offense in there. He reads the defense so well. It's scary, bro. He is very hard to defend, dude. Very hard to defend.
He's very hard to tackle, too. I mean, he's just,
out of the backfield as a receiver, in slot as a receiver, as a wideout, as a running back. I mean, you put that son of a bitch anywhere on the field and watch out because he can catch it, he can run it, he can do just about anything, man. So, I like I said, I do think that the Lions can pull that game off. I really do think that. And I think with all the flack that the NFL has been getting about being rigged and the logo being the Ravens and the Niners colors, that there might be a little wrench in the mix because then they may be like, oh, well, no, you guys were wrong. We just picked these colors randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're just going to prove everybody wrong. And now you're going to have the conspiracy theories go, oh, well, they changed it at the last minute because everybody knew it and caught it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's the vicious circle, bro. It's a vicious circle.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to think the whole new Lay's commercial, it was supposed to come out during the Super Bowl, and it's coming out, it's already out now. And there's, purple and blue confetti mixed in with a little bit of gold. So, I mean,
the stadium is purple and red.
Yeah.
Have you seen the stadium?
What the
stadium, the whole outside of it is like purple and red. Yeah, in Vegas, dude. Yeah, it's all purple and fucking red outside, dude. Well, that's my point, and that's why everybody keeps saying that it's going to be the Ravens and the Niners. So if it ends up being the Ravens and the Niners, all the conspiracy theorists will be like, see, I told you I was right. And if it's not, then I bet you're going to get the same people saying, oh, well, they caught on, so they changed it at the last minute to trick us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna say some dumb shit. So no matter what the fuck you say, the conspiracy theorists are going to be out there, bro. No matter what happens, you're going to have those nuts that think that this shit is rigged. And, I mean, there's bad calls in every game. I guarantee you $100, you go back and watch every single NFL game ever played on that is recorded, you will find at least 10 to 15 penalties in every game that were not called. Not because they weren't called, not because they didn't need to be called, they shouldn't have been called, but because the refs watching the play here and the penalty happened here. Or behind the bay, they can't see what the fuck's going on behind them. They're not going to call a penalty that's fucking behind them. A lot of those games before fucking replay, you didn't even have the option to go look at the camera and see about penalties.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's all stupid.
Yeah, because you have to think, before even replay, because replay's been in the league for 10 years or longer? Because it feels like it's not been very long.
Close to that. I mean, they started playing around with it a little bit, I think, earlier than that, but it wasn't something that was like an actual like solidified rule, like the replay flags and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm thinking, like 10 years ago, maybe, or a little bit longer, maybe. But
what's up,
it hasn't been very long.
Because you have to think before even that. I mean, you're relying on what the referee saw. I mean, obviously, if all referees are looking this way because this is where the play is, and you get a play behind you and you miss it,
or you watch one of those games and you happen to see a pattern where a specific group of refs don't call a specific type of holding call, but they're consistent and they don't call it every game. Well, guess what? It's just like an umpire strike zone. Figure it the fuck out and then use it to your advantage. If they're not calling that holding penalty, fucking hold.
Hold them all you want. They're not going to say.
Plain and simple. If they're going to let you do that every time because it's just a little tug here, a little tug there, fucking use it.
Yep.
So yeah, the refs definitely help sometimes. Sometimes they hurt and ruin games, but for the most part, I think refs do the best they possibly can. I know they get a lot of flack, they get a lot of shit, but I really do think that they genuinely do the best they can. So, and if they are throwing games, I don't think it's them throwing games. I think it's the NFL making the call and telling these guys what calls to make. If that's what's happening, and you want to get into the conspiracy theory as part of it, the only way you could rig a football game is through the refs. You can't rig interceptions. You can't rig 50-yard breakout runs that the guy does 4 spin moves to break tackles. You know what I mean? Like, you can't rig that kind of shit. The only thing you can rig is the calls, when they happen, how they happen, and who they're against, and the time of the game that they happen in.
Yep. And then again, the players don't do all that. It's all the refs and how the plays are called and when they're called, like you said, and the time of the game. Because you notice all the big calls always happen in the fourth quarter. Go figure.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like, are you watching first 3 fucking quarters of football? 2 penalties in the whole fucking game. You get to the fourth quarter, all of a sudden there's 12. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're like, where were these 3 quarters ago?
Exactly.
Yeah. It gets fucking ridiculous, dude, when you're getting penalties called on you in the fourth quarter. It's the same shit you were doing in the first quarter, and they weren't fucking doing shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, consistency, man. If the refs were consistent, if you're going to call it the same way in the first quarter that you do in the fourth quarter, I respect it. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, I don't give a fuck, but it's predictable, and I can use that to my – now, if you're all over the fucking place and you're calling one penalty in the first quarter and you're not calling it in the third quarter, but you're calling a penalty that you didn't call in the second quarter and the fourth quarter, me and you are going to have some fucking words, because that's not how this shit works. We need consistency throughout the refs. And once we get that consistency with the refs, then you won't have these issues with these games anymore. 100%. So,
like I said, consistency. Until they get that right, it's going to be a fucking shit show. So
it is. It will be. It'll be an absolute shit show.
You ready to show the? You ready to show the Excel? Oh, I guess that's a yes. All right. Get the Excel pulled up so we can take a look at what everybody did last week, how everybody did. Let's do this. There we go. So again, yeah, everybody picked the Ravens except for a couple people. For the most part, Ravens did win. A couple people picked the Packers. They obviously lost. I mean, nobody got it perfect. The highest number was 3. I got that one, and Kathy got that one, and Codio got 3, and Freezerbound got 3. So a lot of us were thinking the Bills would upset the Chiefs, and that did not happen, which kind of fucked everything up. But it is what
that should have happened. Wide right.
Exactly.
Dude, Bills fucking fans hate wide right, dude. That's the second time now, or not this, probably the third time now that they've been fucked with a wide right kick.
Mm-hmm. And you have to think, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes, they are good friends, but Josh Allen or Pat Mahomes is Josh Allen's kryptonite. He just cannot seem to beat the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. That he just cannot get past them. But when he does, he's gonna celebrate, smoke cigars, and get all kinds of fucked up. Because I mean, eventually he's got to get it. He's got to get past.
Yeah.
But that is the
the only quarterback. The only quarterback in the time that Patrick Mahomes and Brady played in the league at the same time. The only fucking quarterback that did not get a win over Tom Brady was Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is 0-3 against Tom Brady.
That's playoff and regular season?
Yep. He never beat Tom Brady while Tom Brady was playing. He is 0-3 against him.
Damn.
And they were doing the comparison, and I think it was Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's 1-0 against Tom Brady. Yeah.
Oh, Tom Brady. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah.
And I don't even think the Cowboys had ever beaten Tom Brady. Well, the Cowboys beat Tom Brady when he was in Tampa in the playoffs, but as a Patriot, Tom Brady or the Cowboys never beat Tom Brady and Belichick. So
no,
that was embarrassing. That sucked.
Yeah.
Because I used to live in Massachusetts, and I know a lot of Patriot fans, and trust me, I heard it many times. Luckily, they didn't play that many times, but still,
right.
I heard it when they did. Believe me.
Yeah. There's only 2 teams. I can't off the top of my head. I can't remember the other one. If I thought about it, I could tell you. There's only 2 teams that Tom Brady did not have a winning record against. Only 2 teams in his entire time playing, and one of them was the Denver Broncos.
Yep. Y'all didn't play them very much, did y'all?
The Patriots? Yeah, we were fucking big ass rivals for a long time because we played so many times fucking throughout the years, dude.
Oh yeah,
Broncos and Patriots. We're all AFC, dude. We played them quite often, dude.
I just never really had a good quarterback until freaking Peyton came over, but still he was on with y'all for a couple.
But that's what I'm saying. Even without good fucking quarterbacks, the Broncos still had a winning record against Tom Brady. Only one other team in the history of Tom Brady's career had a winning record, and it wasn't a winning record. It was a 500 record. So it's not a losing record, but it's not a winning record.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the Broncos actually have a winning record against Tom Brady.
Yep. Here's the updated Survivor Series. So again, if your name is in green, you are still in it. If your name is in red, you are no longer in it. So we lost the Browns first week. We lost the Dolphins wild card. We lost the Packers last week. We lost the Eagles in the wild card. So, Mr. Fulton, you're the only one who picked the Lions to win it all. I hope that you are correct, sir, because I am definitely pulling for the Lions to win. So I'm definitely pulling for you there, Fulton. Yep. So some of these names will definitely be marked off this weekend. I mean, obviously, there's only 4 teams left, and there's a lot of the same repeat names. So a lot of people will be.
If the Niners and the Ravens lose, there's going to be a lot of them.
Yep, a lot of names.
Everybody, but Mr. Fulton, and Marcedel will be done. Only 3 people will be left if the Ravens and the Niners both lose.
Yep, that'll be fucking crazy. That would be crazy. So again, I'm looking forward to Championship Sunday. You have an early game on Sunday and you have a late game on Sunday, and both of those games are going to determine who goes to the Super Bowl. So I love Championship weekend. I fucking love it. So my favorite weekend of the year, besides opening weekend. So.
And we will be doing our second annual anti-Pro Bowl stream.
Yes.
Where we protest the bullshit flag football, and hopefully get some other people that want to protest it as well, because this is bullshit. I want to see a fucking actual fucking an actual fucking game. I don't want to see no flag football.
Nope.
You already know where I'm going, man. I'm going fucking Lions Ravens.
You're going Lions Ravens? Yep, same.
Lions Ravens.
I'm going the same. What about Miss Blue Farm?
And Nikki's gonna go Chiefs Niners.
Chiefs Niners. All right, and then
she won't ever pick the Ravens. So
gotcha.
And then Bashful, you need to add Bashful on there so you can, if she's still in here, she can pick. If not,
Bashful.
Maybe she already did pick. Maybe she already did pick. I don't know. I'm going back. Hold on. I've been fucking.
And Kayla, but if anybody's not on the XL, let us know if you want to be. Like I said, this is just for kind of shits and grins. It doesn't cost you anything. Lions and Chiefs for Bashful. There she is. Let me add you, Bashful. She said Lions Chiefs.
Lions Chiefs.
I said, if anybody else is in the chat that wants to be added, I can add you really, really quick. So it's 2 seconds to add your name.
Bates needs to come in here. I don't know where she's at.
Yeah, Miss Kathy hadn't been in here yet. I said these names that are on here are just the ones that participated last week. So if your name's not up there, don't think that we don't want to add you. It's just I just put down who all came in last week. And why do you have a picture of a nun, Bashful? You sure as hell ain't no nun.
She's a bashful nun, bro.
Maybe. Maybe. Yep. So we'll keep this up for a little while, and as people come in, they can make their picks or whatever. I will say it was hard to find a championship picture that didn't have Intuit all over it, because I guess the championship weekend is sponsored by Intuit, and it had Intuit logos. I was like, I don't want to be sponsoring Intuit and have Intuit logos everywhere.
Yeah,
so
no.
I found this and just had to stretch it out so it would, so it would actually.
It's all good. It looks perfect.
I like this picture. Came out pretty good. Anybody else in the chat that want to make their picks? Let us know. If you're not on the XL, I'll do it.
Does that have all the starts? Oh, your mic.
So annoying. Oh, hello. Okay, cool.
There we go. That's better.
Cool. Now, what are we saying? Is what?
I don't fucking know. Fuck, are we talking about?
Right before you said Mike. I forgot what you were saying.
Oh no, I was looking at the picture, and is that every starting quarterback except Goff?
Yep. You got you got Lamar Jackson. You got Brock Purdy.
What the fuck?
Mahomes
and Amon St. Brown.
Amon St. Brown. Yep.
What
every
the fuck?
Except for Jared Goff. That's sad.
That's dirty.
I just noticed that myself. Holy shit, that's funny. The producer said I was a none of the roundtable because I don't get none. Well said. That's funny. Well, I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna step away from my computer real quick, so I'll be right back.
Why don't you run a Print Busters break real quick?
Okay, I can do that. Let me change my avatar real quick.
Uh-oh. Wrong button. Oh, he pushed the wrong button.
Good Lord of mercy.
Wrong button. Oh, wrong button again. What the fuck?
I can't stop. Edit avatar. Duh. Okay, I'm new to this, so
this guy.
I'm new to this. Let's try this again. Hold on, Bob. We are gonna run a.
I'm like, apparently he wants to be in the basement. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But do you want to say your little spiel before I run the Print Busters?
Yeah, we're gonna take a little break, guys. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is a little promo that we threw together for Print Busters Company. If you guys have not checked out Print Busters Company, check them out on Etsy. Awesome dudes, Billy and John. They do awesome, amazing 3D printed, hand painted works of art. My quote, not theirs. So hope you guys enjoy this little video. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Not so silent.
Your mic. Cheers, Billy. Cheers, John. Check out Print Busters Company on Etsy, guys.
And what I was saying is we cannot forget the silent, not so silent partner as
well. Without her, would not be possible.
That is true. That is very, very true.
Speaking of the not so silent partner, where is the not so silent lady? I have not seen her.
And I looked and I didn't see a live stream. So, Mr. Fulton, what is up, sir?
What's up, dude?
Yep, you're the only one that picked the Lions, Fulton. So if
do we have his picks this week? We don't have his picks up there, do we?
Yeah, Fulton. Who you? So you got the Lions already. Who you picking between the Chiefs and the Ravens, Fulton?
Yeah, Mike.
I already picked yours for you. Because it was either the Chiefs or the Ravens. You're not going to pick the Ravens, so you're going to pick the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And it's the Lions at the Niners, and you picked the Niners to win the Super Bowl. Okay. So you want the Niners to win. Okay. So I already picked for you. I knew exactly who you were going to pick, because if I would have told you, because it's the Lions at the Niners, but you want the Niners to win. I picked against the Niners, even though I want them to win.
All right, Mr.
Just because I think the Lions can possibly beat. No, it's at home. You know what? No, give me the Niners at home. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that chance, especially if Debo does play.
I'm willing to take that chance because I think even if Debo plays, I still think the Lions will win that one.
Go.
Yeah, you got to think though. They're also in San Francisco, so it is a home game for San Fran.
Yeah, but you saw how the Packers played them. Damn near Packers almost came in there and took care of San Fran at home. So it can be done. And you have to think the Ravens went in there, and the Ravens went into San Fran and beat them pretty bad. So I mean, the Niners, they can lose at home. They're invincible.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm definitely not saying they're invincible for sure. They've been proven. It's been proven they're not invincible. They lost 3 really fucking shitty games in a row during the regular season. Fucking duct tape, bro. Fucking just duct tape the bitch. Like cut little slits in the duct tape and slide it over it and then fucking duct tape that bitch down. Fuck, if you're gonna get a new mic, just fucking super glue it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a new microphone. That's gonna happen because I can't keep.
Yeah, because before you were just cutting out. Now it's going like super loud static. Like every time that you talk and your mic goes out, it goes like super loud static.
Fuck yeah, it's getting worse and worse. So yeah.
So
I don't know if it's the mic. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but yours isn't doing it. It's the exact same damn mic. So I don't know.
Yeah, I ordered that mic because you said the mic was good, and I've loved my mic. I haven't had a single fucking problem, and yours, the damn cord won't stay in it. Yeah, that's true. You have had yours longer, though.
That's true. Yeah, but not that much longer, though.
Right.
Less than a year.
Like 6, yeah, exactly. Like maybe a year.
So, yeah.
We'll see.
I'll be definitely getting another one. It may not sound as good, but I mean, the one that I'm looking at, I've seen testing on it. I've looked it up on YouTube and heard the audio quality, and I mean it's good. It's not bad, but I may end up just saying fucking getting a compressor mic. So
right. Oh yeah, or a condenser mic.
Or condenser mic. That's what I meant. Condenser mic.
Yeah, just get a nice I mean they're expensive, bro, but they'll definitely last a lot longer, especially the plugs. Because a lot of those are like we were talking about. It has you plug it in and then you screw it on so that it actually attaches to it instead of where ours is. Basically, it's a micro USB plug-in.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking bullshit old fucking technology plug. It's not even a Type C plug. Nope. It's old fucking technology. It's definitely outdated for sure. But like I said, the mic's fucking badass, dude. It works fucking great, dude. I haven't had a single fucking issue.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't know if it's the plug, but I may try to salvage it and just order a new micro USB to USB and just see if it is the cable. Because I mean, hell, I'd rather spend $10 on a cable opposed to 40 or 50 or maybe even more on a freaking whole microphone.
On a mic, yeah, especially if you get a good mic. I mean, you're talking, 150 to $300 depending on the type of mic you're looking for. And then they get pretty pricey. Trust me, I looked at a few of them, and they're great. The ratings on them are fantastic, but they're fucking horrible.
There she is.
There she is.
Anyways,
What's
I came
up?
in here and here asked
That's
that
the lady.
stream is having a usual stream. Lone Dick is having problems. Yes, I am. But when
pretty fucking much. Well, we had a fucking technical difficulty as soon as our stream started. Our intro video ended, and StreamYard said, "Bye, pigskin," and just dumped me back into the fucking preloading screen. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even get to do the intro. Like it was not fun.
It was weird.
Not fun. It was stupid. It was stupid.
How you doing, Miss?
Uh-oh. Mike. That time you just cut out completely. Like I just couldn't. All of a sudden you were talking, and next thing I know, I couldn't hear you anymore.
All right, let's try
that.
There
you go. There you go. Okay, say that again.
Now that you're in here, Miss Cat, if you'd like to pick your teams for this weekend, you have the Chiefs at the Ravens and Lions at the Niners.
Oh man, stream has been one of those streams. We haven't had like this with so many back-to-back problems since my old internet is.
True.
I mean, my internet issues aren't any better currently, but they're better than they used to be. Brissy! What up, buddy? There's our resident Australian. G'day, mate.
G'day, Brizzy. How you doing, sir? Chiefs.
Cheers, brother.
She's going all red. Niners.
Chiefs, Niners, Kathy. Just like fucking Blue Farm.
And just like Freezer Bound, he said Chiefs and Niners. It'd be interesting. I mean,
if the Chiefs can beat, look, I mean, I think the Lions have a better chance of beating the Niners than the Chiefs do beating the fucking Ravens, as hot as the Ravens are right now. Like, I really have a hard time with the way the Ravens front four on defense has been playing. I think Pacheco gets eaten alive, and if they can stop Pacheco and Kelsey, who else you got? Tony? Valdez Scantling? I mean, you got nobody. You got nobody after that that's worth mentioning, really.
Yeah, because
Mike. Just sit there and just hold it in the whole fucking stream, bro. It's all good. We're coming up on an hour anyways. We'll be done here in a little bit.
You know, what I was saying is that if you've watched even one or two Ravens games, you realize how fast the Ravens defense is. I mean, they are 5 or 6 hats deep to the ball every fucking time a receiver catches it, a running back has it. Their run game, they can stop the run very easily with their front 4, front 5. I mean, the freaking Ravens. I don't think the Chiefs can get past them, but then again, you can't count Patrick Mahomes out in the playoffs. I hate to say it, but he's won some big games in the playoffs that he probably shouldn't have won. So, I mean, I hate to say you can't count him out, but damn, I wish you could. But I don't want to see the Chiefs in the playoffs again. I'm over it. So, Rizzy, you're in freaking Arkansas.
You're in Arkansas right now?
What you doing in Arkansas?
The fuck? Arkansas. He's in Arkansas.
He says it's hot as balls, but it's actually not hot. It's actually, well, for us Southerners, chilly. So.
Dude, it's still fucking cold in Phoenix, bro. For us, for this time of year, dude, like we got real cold compared to our normal lows, dude. Like we don't get that cold in the desert, bro. We're usually hot as fuck, but not this winter. It got cold as shit.
I mean, I will say today we had a pretty good day because it was 50 degrees, so it wasn't like blistering cold. But I mean, the start of the week, Sunday, Monday, it was cold, and it's kind of warmed up throughout the week. So not too shabby. But,
sorry, helicopter. It's the downside of being in the fucking city, bro.
What the hell? You got fucking the ghetto bird flying around out there?
Oh, dude, I mean, there's all sorts of shit flying around. You see police helicopters flying around with fucking spotlights on the ground and shit. Like, yeah, when you live in a city with millions of people, it's fucking shit can go crazy real fast, bro.
Oh, he's in. You call it Arkansas and not Aussie. Okay, I got you.
But yeah, I say he's in Arkansas. Gotcha.
It is summertime in Australia, so there's that.
Yeah, it's not fucking summertime here. It's cold as shit.
Nope, it is definitely not summertime. But here it's like one day it's nice, next day it rains. One day it's nice, next day it rains. Like we're off and on with the rain here. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm over the.
Oh, right. Yeah, we fuck, dude. It rained yesterday. It was overcast and drizzly today here. Like, yeah,
it's been a mess.
No, you won't. Don't lie to us. You don't have to lie to kick it.
Kathy, when have you ever behaved? Period. We don't ask you to behave. Come on now. We do not ask you to behave. Because if you started to behave, we would wonder what the hell's wrong. So.
I think time itself would implode in on itself.
Yeah, there's that. That is true. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes. We'll leave this up, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah. I can always.
Yeah, we'll shut her down. We'll shut her down about an hour. We'll see if anybody else pops in. If not, we'll message Cody for sure. At least get his picks up there. Anybody else? Again, if you're watching this on replay, anybody else that wants to send us their picks, make sure you do it by midnight Friday night. You can send it to our email. It's been dropped by Nightbot a shit ton of time throughout the chat, so you should be able to find it. Shoot us an email. Let us know what your picks are, and we will throw it up there. I know, fucking YouTube sucks.
Replay, you should tell them your email in case the chat's not up.
Oh, our chat's always up. Our live chat replay is always on. I think it is always, anyways. But if you're gonna send us an email, it is the Poor Boys with an S 123@gmail.com. So,
or you can just leave a comment on this particular video and just tell us.
Yep.
We'll get the notifications on the comments.
Kathy Bates says, "Hello, Nikki."
Yeah, sometimes.
Hi, Kathy.
Sometimes YouTube.
There was a Nikki hand.
Sometimes they don't. It's weird. How you doing,
right? Yeah. Well, there's times where I go in and look at my notifications, and I've got notifications for channels that are turned off, and people that I've unsubscribed to. Like, it happens all the damn time. Kathy didn't get a notification that we went live.
Oh, hey, what's up?
How you be?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to championship weekend. That is for sure. You got two good games, and I said, I mean, my upset pick is the Lions over the Niners in Santa Clara. Oh, you said you want to change it. You want to change it to the Niners?
Yeah.
Okay, let me change that for you. Oops.
That's not what you want.
Wrong button. There we go.
I'll pick with the NFL conspiracy theorists.
Right? I mean, might as well. Everybody thinks that's what it's going to be. I mean, if it is, I don't want to see that game again because the Ravens already beat the brakes off the Niners with a healthy Niners team. So,
yeah, we'll see.
It would be up. Oops. Okay, from now on, I'll be. Jeez.
Oh, Kathy.
That's freaking funny.
Kathy's flirting with you, Nikki.
Kathy's flirting with me.
She is.
Nikki, if I had a dick, it would be up. Oops, from now I will what? Now on, I will be.
Oh, Kathy, you're funny.
No man.
Love you, Kathy.
Funny baby.
We love y'all.
Oh, fuck. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys showing up as you guys always do every Wednesday. We will be back here next Wednesday. We will announce when our anti-Pro Bowl stream will be next Wednesday. We will also announce the start time for our Super Bowl stream because it will be before the game, probably a little ways before the game because we'll do some pre-gaming and probably set up some prop bets that we're gonna bet on throughout the game. Kind of just have some fun before the game starts. So you'll have all that information next Wednesday when we go live, right around somewhere between 7:45 and 8 o'clock Central Time, depending on technical difficulties. Tonight there was technical difficulties on the start, so we had to back it up about 15 minutes. So I apologize for the delay in the start. For those of you who were here when it first started. yeah, we did have to delay it a good 15, 20 minutes before we actually went live. So, but yeah, again, what?
Yeah, if there's anybody in the chat, because I know the numbers are going up and down, if there's anybody in the chat that wants to make their picks for this weekend, say it now or forever hold your. How that goes.
Or send us an email.
Or leave us a comment on the video. One of the two.
You could do that. You could do that too. But it has to be before midnight on Friday. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Midnight on Saturday because the games are until Sunday.
Yep, they're
until the games are until Sunday. So the midnight Saturday is when the last pick we will accept is midnight on Saturday. So let's revise my previous statement. Midnight on Saturday. All picks for this weekend have to be sent to the poor boys with an S 123 at gmail.com.
Yes. You get your picks in, and we both see those emails, so we will act accordingly once we get that email if you send it.
Only 2 weeks of actual football left, guys. Only 2 weeks of actual football left, so get your picks in. Have some fun with us before the season's over. Make sure you check back here next week on Wednesday. We will be doing 2 more live streams on top of that. We'll be doing an anti-Pro Bowl stream the day of the Pro Bowl game, and we'll be doing a live Super Bowl broadcast the day of Super Bowl Sunday, which is February 11th. So my picks will be coming by skywriting, so keep your eyes in the sky. It's cloudy right now, so I ain't going to see shit anyway, so you go right ahead. I ain't going to be able to see. Normally, I'd be fine if it's clear as fuck, but right now it's cloudy as a motherfucker. I ain't going to see shit.
It's cloudy and dark as hell.
You better put some neon lights on that motherfucker.
Something.
Fucking spotlight, some shit.
Yeah. Good stream again. Thank y'all everybody for being here and putting your picks in and having fun with the boys. We always appreciate each and every single one of y'all for coming through, hanging out with us in the chat, giving us your opinions and bullshitting with us. We freaking always love it.
Fuck yeah. We love you guys. Thank you for the support. We always appreciate everybody that shows up. Thank you again, guys. We'll see you back here next Wednesday. And please, everybody, as always, for the sake of Weird Al Yankovic, stay weird, y'all.
Stay weird, y'all. We love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Peace.
Latest.